Hey everyone, this is Angela and Ryan from LostReviews.com coming to you from Austin, the IFC Crossroads house.
At South by Southwest.
At South by Southwest, that's correct. You might hear in the background an interview with Mike Tyson going on, but we're going to try and ignore that and talk about Paul, starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
They were just a couple of regular guys walking down the street with a small cowboy.
We got company!
Give me the alien!
Get your own alien!
I can honestly say this is the most fun I have ever had.
Wanna send into outer space.
I like this song. Stoke the fire.
And another race.
Paul is follows Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as they play two nerds that venture to Comic-Con and want to find out more about American culture. Along their way through this trip to find out more about American culture, specifically more about American alien culture, they take a trip down through all of the tourist sites like Area 51, the Black Box.
We had to look that up.
Yes, we did have to look up the Black
We're not
Box.
as much of an alien nerd as they were, but that was fun.
Yeah, but they run across Paul, an alien that has been trapped in Area 51 and has been selected for termination, so he is trying to go home. He's being chased by Sigourney Weaver, which could be a spoiler alert.
That is supposed to be a spoiler, but you were such a nerd, you knew just from hearing
Yeah,
her voice,
I
so
knew
you
her
might
name.
know.
But that's the best part about Paul. Paul is a movie freaks.
Movie lovers,
Yeah.
nerd galore, fantastic game almost
Yes,
to play.
it totally is. Especially if you like Spielberg, if you enjoy Spielberg films, it's a complete and total homage to a ton of Spielberg films.
Yeah, and then there's one thrown in there just for a ringer for Lorenzo Zoil.
Yeah, which I totally laughed at. I think you missed.
And after hearing other people talk about what they thought about it too, it seems that maybe the consensus on the joke behind Lorenzo Zoil was it is just in there just to make you go, wait a minute, what's that mean? Is that related to something? And it's just them
I think it's
messing
just
with us.
Pegg and Frost just messing
Yeah.
with people. Another thing that people are complaining about Paul is the fact that Edgar Wright is not involved. Edgar Wright made Scott Pilgrim. He didn't really have time to be involved in this, but I think just because he's gone, you still get that Edgar Wright feel.
I felt a sense of him there in a way.
Yeah, it's the writing. It's the writing that really does it for me for these films. And this has been my favorite in the series since Shaun of the Dead.
This has been my favorite of all of them. Now, Hot Fuzz I enjoyed, but it wasn't for me something I'd go back and watch again. And Shaun of the Dead's definitely funny. I've watched it a couple of times and enjoyed it. But for me, Paul is more of geared towards me and what my interests are. Instead of just talking about zombies, whereas Shaun of the Dead is, you get into the movie lover's fascination, and then you want to play along with that over and over again. That's what I really liked about it.
Yeah, and it's a fun way to kind of go on the internet too and see what movie things you caught. I think that's fantastic as well. That's it for Paul though.
Well, the casting though, we liked that.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig did a great job, although I will complain that I think her character, they should have developed it a bit more, because she was an interesting person and she wasn't in it only for the laughs, really.
Yeah, and one thing, forewarned, something I enjoy, but I know a lot of people probably be offended about, it takes a huge knock at Christianity. And
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Totally a Darwinism film.
Yes, that was very enjoyable for us, but other people might turn it off right when they hear that. But I mean, that's your prerogative, man.
Yeah, totally a prerogative. So let's rate Paul.
Okay.
What would you give Paul?
You know what? I really liked it. I would watch it again, definitely. It had some problems with the pacing and maybe the characters. I wanted a little bit more. But overall, I laughed a lot at this movie. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 aliens.
I'm going to give it 4 alien probes out of 5. Little donut move by Paul. So that is it from Lost in Reviews here at the IFC house. I hope when Paul comes out, you give it a chance and go see it.
Yeah.
Ignore a lot what people are saying.
Because
This
we
is a
didn't
fun
even
movie.
mention this, but the special effects of Paul, I thought they were really good.
Yes, definitely. Seth Rogen's good. Special
Yeah.
effects are great. So that is it. We'll have more coverage for you from South by Southwest.
Thanks.